at the hospital you obtained some items.
Yes, sir.
Did you bring those items with you today?
Yes, I did.
I want to talk about the progress of those items from when you first obtained them until today. You mentioned that they were clothes that you obtained at the hospital of Mr. O'Keefe.
Yes, sir.
And you shared with us that they were wet. You put them in bags.
Yes, sir.
That night, where did those clothes go when you left the hospital?
Those clothes, while bagged up, they remained in the back cab portion behind my driver's seat of my pickup truck on the floorboard.
Where did you bring them that night?
That bag containing all those clothing traveled with me around the area as we investigated, and then after the debrief at Canton PD, we brought them directly here to the Canton office of the district attorney.
Did you have those items with you at the Canton Police Department?
They were in my truck. I didn't bring them into the
I see.
office.
They remained in your truck while you were in the Canton Police Department?
Once I placed that bag in the back of my truck, I did not touch until I removed it from the truck at the Canton District Attorney's office to bring it in.
When did you remove it from your truck and bring it into the District Attorney's office?
Probably around 8 p.m. on the 29th of January 2022.
When you brought the clothes inside, where did you bring them?
We brought them to the temporary evidence processing area within the District Attorney's office in the State Police section of the office where we have our desks and workspaces. There's a designated area at the time for evidence processing.
What did you do with the clothes once you got them into the secure area in the District Attorney's office?
Once the clothing was in that secure area, we had to lay them out to dry.
What you did if you could.
I had to lay them out to dry them. So I took a butcher paper, laid it out on the floor, and each item I removed and laid out onto that butcher paper to dry.
Was anybody with you helping you?
Yes.
And who's that?
Michael Proctor.
Why did you lay out the clothing items one by one separately?
Each clothing item needs to dry naturally and prevent moisture from being trapped. That moisture, if trapped, could develop mold and damage any DNA evidence that we could retrieve. Scientists could retrieve from the item. To prevent that, we dried each item individually, separating each item for better airflow.
How long did it take for those items to dry?
Several days.
And were they in that secure area on the butcher paper for several days?
Yes, sir.
Are there times when that separate area was left alone, nobody watching?
Yes, sir.
Were those clothes ultimately moved from that area?
Ultimately, they were moved, yes.
Did you personally remove them from that area?
No, I did not.
Did you know if they were bagged and put into evidence?
I do know they were bagged and put into evidence.
Is there an evidence locker at that office?
Yes, there is.
Is it a secure area?
Yes, it is.
Does every officer or trooper have access to that evidence room?
No, they do not.
Did you again see those items at a later date?
Yes, I did.
And have you seen those items since?
Yes, I have.
The items, the clothing items you took from the hospital, do you remember what items they were?
Yes, I do.
Can you share with us your memory of what items they are?
It was a two-tone gray sweatshirt, light material sweatshirt. It was an orange t-shirt. It was a pair of blue jeans, a belt, and a pair of underwear boxers.
And did you bring those clothing items with you today?
Yes, I did.
Beginning with the pants, do you have them with you up at the stand, Mr. O'Keefe's pants?
Yes.
Could you produce it, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you have gloves, Trooper Bukhenik?
Yes, I do.
I'd move this item into evidence.
No objection to that.
With the court's permission, I'd ask the trooper to show the item to the jury.
Yes, go right ahead.
Thank you. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
Did you learn during your conversations with the CERT team and other members of the team that a sneaker was found at 34 Fairview?
Yes, I did.
Have you seen the photographs relative to that sneaker?
Yes, I have.
And you mentioned when you were at the hospital there was a sneaker? One?
Yes,
Do you have that sneaker with you?
I do.
Could you produce it, please?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'd move this item into evidence.
No objection, Your Honor.
Could I have the court's permission for the trooper to show it to the jury? Trooper, is that the sneaker that was at the hospital when you visited Mr. O'Keefe?
No, sir. This is the sneaker from 34 Fairview.
Could I have that marked? What, is that a left or a right sneaker, sir?
This is the left sneaker. Excuse me. This is the right sneaker from. From 34 Fairview Road, Kansas.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sure. If you could put the seeker back in the bag and let Mr. Brennan bring the bag over, please.
Sir, when we left, we were discussing Mr. O'Keefe's sneaker that you retrieved from the Good Samaritan Hospital.
Yes, sir.
Would that be his right sneaker?
It would be his right sneaker.
Do you have that sneaker with you today?
I do.
And again, could you open that bag and show that right sneaker to the jury?
Yes, sir.
Is that the sneaker you retrieved from the Good Samaritan Hospital?
It is.
I'd move that into evidence, please.
Okay, any objection, Mr. Jackson?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Trooper Bukhenik, there are two more items.
Hold on one
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Trooper Bukhenik, there are two more items that you retrieved of John O'Keefe's clothing from the Good Samaritan Hospital. Did you bring those two items with you?
Yes, sir.
Are those two of the items that you laid out on butcher paper to dry?
Yes, they are.
Were they ultimately bagged and put into evidence?
Yes, they were.
And did you bring Mr. O'Keefe's T-shirt?
Yes, I did.
Is it placed in an object so it can be seen?
Yes, it was.
What type of object?
It's a transparent plastic sheet.
I would move the T-shirt into evidence.
No objection, Your Honor.
With the court's permission, could Trooper Bukhenik show it to the jury?
Yes.
Could you show the back as well, Trooper? Thank you.
Mr. Brennan, could you help assist the court reporter with that, please?
Of course.
Exhibit 87.
Just place it on that side.
Yeah, that'd be great, thank you. Thanks.
And Trooper Bukhenik, is there a last piece of item of Mr. O'Keefe's that you took from the Good Samaritan Hospital?
Yes, it is.
And what is it?
It's the sweatshirt.
I'd move that into evidence, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
With the court's permission.
Yes.
Could you show the back side, please? May I approach?
Yes, thank you. Next exhibit, please, Madam Court Reporter.
Exhibit 88.
Thank you.
Your Honor, as to exhibit 88, maybe approach the
I'm sorry?
maybe approach the
Oh, okay.